So Kyrie is not going to get the max extension. There's no chance at all. Kyrie is not going to play enough games where he can't be all NBA. He lost $1 million bonus for 50 games played, 50 wins. He lost $1 million bonus for 65 games played. It's basically a nightmare that he got hurt. I feel terribly for the Mavericks until I read Nico Harrison's statement to you, the fans, through the press. This is good. There aren't words to fully describe who Kyrie Irving is to this team or what he means to us as an organization. Spoiler alert and a little hint for those of you doing statements or speaking in public. You don't start something or even middle or end it with, there are no words to describe. Because there are words, you just may not know them. You may need to study more, be smarter, use a dictionary, a thesaurus, or find some sort of way to articulate your thoughts. But don't say there aren't words to fully describe who Kyrie Irving is. There are. Just choose a couple, and we'll be the judge of whether we agree with the words that you use to describe. By the way, those are called adjectives, but let's not quibble. Kyrie is the heart and soul of this team. Well, that's true because you traded Luka. Do you think that statement comes out if Irving tears his ACL and Luka's on the team? Do you think Nico still says that Kyrie's the heart and soul of the team? But I digress. But I want you to think about that because this statement got even better. His work ethic and absolute dedication to his craft. Talking about Kyrie Irving. It's cut from the cloth of greats. I know it. I lived it. And I see, this is still Nico Harrison. I see the same ferocity and passion. Those could be the words you could have used in the paragraph above. But again, let's not worry. The same ferocity and passion in him that I saw in Kobe. OMG. Nico Harrison is so desperate. His Q rating is so low. He has such a major job issue because now the Luka trade disaster, Davis out, Irving done, the team, I'm not sure what else could happen to the team, but if I were you, I wouldn't go to games because I'd be afraid that somehow lightning would strike inside the arena. Sorry, Andy, I'm just saying how I feel. What else could define bad karma? As an organization that I was a part of for 16 years, where bad karma felt like, hey, we've had our share. I then got humbled into realizing you can never have your total share because there's always more bad karma to be had. But don't bring it upon yourself. All my thoughts and that of our staff are with Kyrie and his family. Did someone die? We're confident he will come back from this stronger than ever, just like he always has. Boy, that's a rough one when talking about an injury. You don't say that about a healthy player, do you? You say that about a player who's missed a bunch of time for a bunch of stuff. How quickly we forget what was going on during COVID. But again, he's the heart and soul of that Texas city. I'd like to know by a show of hands, as I stare into the abyss of a solo camera, how many of you associate Kobe Bryant with Kyrie Irving? Now, let's level the playing field and be a little macabre about this. Kobe, one of the great players of all time. Let there be no question about that. It is obvious, having read the poem To an Athlete Dying Young, that very often, James Dean, etc., you have a different view or things tend to be frozen in time. You don't see the person age when they tragically die young. I don't believe it's apples to oranges to compare anyone to Kobe who is living. That said, Kyrie Irving and Kobe in the same sentence? It's laughable to me. It sounds so desperate.